Hi everyone, sorry I'm late. I tried to go live from my page and unfortunately Facebook has blocked me from live videos because I violated policy and posted a video with music attached to it and I didn't know that they would block me. So anyways, don't do that. That's my first tip. But so I'm gonna just do a video and upload it and then we'll just do it like that. And if you have any questions, I will just answer them in the comments. So anyways, my name is Ashley Kaiser. I am a coach in Soul Fit Nation. I have been coaching for just a year now. I just hit my year February 1st. So it's very exciting. I seriously love it. This is something that it just warms my heart and I enjoy it so much. And I just wanted to come with you guys and talk to you about how I became Emerald and why I became Emerald and what it meant to me, and just talk to you about the steps in the process. So let me go first off tell you guys, I became Emerald my first 2 weeks of coaching. Actually, it was 11 days. In 11 days, I became Emerald. And I just want to first tell you guys that when I first signed up, I had no intentions of running the business. I told myself, you know, I'm gonna start this because I want to better my health. I want the discount and I will see how it goes. And if I, you know, create interest, then maybe I will start coaching. And so that is what I did. I started with my heart and I followed my heart the entire time. And I think that's why I became Emerald so fast. I knew that I don't like salespeople. I've never been somebody who likes salesy people, so I knew I didn't want to be a salesperson. So that was the first thing that really turned me off to the business, and I think that that might turn a lot of people off, is that they feel like they're going to be a salesperson. And so when I started, I just shared my story and I shared with my heart, and I just told people how Shakeology made me feel. And I think the first 2 weeks, those were what my post focused on. They focused on how I felt, how Shakeology was affecting my skin, how I had so much more energy. I shared my workouts, how I loved them and how Autumn was amazing because I started with 21 Day Fix, and how she just made me feel like I could take on the world. And that's just what I did. That is how I started. And I did that not intentionally trying to run the business. I did that because I thought, hey, if I create people interested and I can help somebody change, awesome. If not, no harm done because I have 25% discount. So that's how I ran it. I knew I didn't want to be the person that was like, hey, look, here's some Shakeology. It's $130 a month. You should sign up because I'm going to make some money off of you. So I did not want to be that person. That is something I knew right off the bat I didn't want to do. So when I shared my story and I told people that it just made me feel great and that I loved the product, and that I think one of my posts that caught a lot of interest was like I was counting down the hours till the next morning because I loved Shakeology so much. It tasted just like a chocolate milkshake, and I'm a chocoholic. I tell all my people that. I have tried every flavor and chocolate will forever be my flavor. And so I share that with people, and I tell people that that is what it's just how I am. I love it. Everything about it is amazing to me. And that's honestly what has helped me, because when you share with your heart and you don't try to be salesy, I think that's when people connect with you, because they're not going to connect with the, hey, this is Shakeology, you should buy it. They're not going to connect with the pictures of just a Shakeology container with chocolate Shakeology in it, or they're not going to connect with just a picture of the bag or a thing that says what the ingredients are. People don't care, honestly. They don't care. They need to connect with you first. And I think that's the thing that I have always done, and I think that's my biggest piece of advice to you, is to always do that. And so when I became Emerald, when I started sharing with my heart and getting so much interest, like I hit Success Club 10 my first month because I had so many people that were connecting with me. I didn't have a major weight loss. I was 250 pounds when I first started Beachbody. 250 pounds. So people weren't buying Shakeology or a fitness program because they saw that it got me great results. They were buying it because they trusted how I came off and how it made me feel. They were trusting that I was being genuine with them on how it made me feel. And so when I saw that I created so much interest with it, and I had people already signing up with me, I knew right off the bat, this is something I want to do. I love it already. I love the team. I love everything about it. And so I signed my husband up. He was my first discount coach. And I knew that he was taking Shakeology, and that in the long run, it was going to benefit me the most if he was my discount coach. And so that is how I became Emerald. I signed my husband up, and I just shared with my heart, and I told people that I loved Shakeology and that you get a discount. And that is what helped me get so many customers at first. And those customers eventually become lifetimers, or they become discount coaches, or they eventually want to go into the coaching. And so I signed my husband up. I had people in my first challenge group. I led with my heart, and my sister was my second coach. So it is 100% okay to sign up your coaches as discount coaches when you're becoming Emerald right off the bat. It is 100% okay. But what I will tell you is not okay. It's not okay to, if you see somebody that you want to be on your team and they're drinking Shakeology, and you just tell them to sign up just for the discount, and you don't tell them what the team means to you, and you don't present to them their opportunity, then you're taking away their future, because you feel like they could be an asset to your team and they can be amazing at this. So you have to share that with them. You cannot just tell them, hey, you should sign up for Shakeology. You get 25% off, and you don't have to work the business at all. You can just get the discount. So don't worry about that. You never want to do that. And I can tell you right now, that is a mistake that I made at first. I 110% made that mistake. And because I made that mistake, because I was too scared to invite people, I lost my Emerald. I think I lost it 3 times before it actually stuck. I dropped back down to a coach because I had people not order Shakeology 1 month on one leg, or I didn't understand how to express to people the importance of Shakeology. And so I lost it multiple times because I wasn't recruiting people to be on my team. I was just recruiting people to get a discount. And it's okay to do that. It's okay to tell people that, you can sign up, you're going to get a discount, but it's not okay to hold their future in your hand. You should always at least mention it to them that they can, benefit, and it's a blessing. And that's where my business truly changed, is when I got in the mindset, just like Erica said in the video before, is that it's a blessing. I told myself, you know what, this isn't working. I can't just do discount coaches because I'm not building a team. It's okay at first to have discount coaches, but you should still be trying to get people who inspire you, who motivate you, people who have a good transformation. Those are the people you want on your team. You want life changers on your team. So don't ever hold back from inviting them. And if you are inviting them, and even if they say no, a no does not mean no. It means not right now. And I can't express that enough. For example, Sydney, I'm going to give her a shout out right now. She is one of my first working coaches. I've had working coaches before, but she is my first coach who was like all in and went for it. And she is somebody I invited right off the bat. I think in February last year was the first time I invited her, and she told me no. And she told me no multiple times. And that was because she wasn't ready, and I didn't express it in the way I should. And by sharing my story and sharing my experiences as a coach consistently over time, she came around. Something on my page clicked in her head, and she said, you know what, I want to try Quarter Force. I want to try Shakeology, and I'm going to go for it. And so she did. And within a week, she became a coach. And within 4 days, she became Emerald. And so that is how easy it is. You just have to get out there, and you have to invite, and you have to tell people about the opportunity, and you have to lead with your heart, and you have to do it knowing that it is going to be a blessing to them. So, when I first started, the way I always explained to people was, I always ran with the discount. I always said you should sign up for the discount because it's 25% off. Why wouldn't you do that? And I wish that somebody would have told me this advice when I started, and they probably did, and I probably just didn't listen. But that you have to present them with the opportunity. You can't sign up just as a discount coach, because even if they do sign up as a discount coach, if you at least told them about the coaching opportunity and you explained our team and how great of just an entire family we are and how much we love on each other and what a sisterhood it is, brotherhood too, they might say no to that right now, but eventually they will say yes. So you just have to put it out there, and that's what you have to do. And you know what? It will come around. As long as you are leading with your heart, you will get there. But you have to invite. You have to. And that's where I think that I started out great, because I was leading with my heart, but I was too afraid to invite people. I was too afraid to invite people to the coaching opportunity. I signed up discount coaches, which is awesome. And you're going to always have discount coaches, and you should always have discount coaches, but you also want coaches on your team that want to be on your team. So make sure you always lead with your heart and never hold somebody back from their opportunity, because becoming an Emerald coach is the first stepping stone in building a team. Even if you are signing up just discount coaches, that's okay. It's totally okay. But you don't want to hold somebody back, because let me tell you, I'll tell you a story, and I know I've been talking for a long time, but I want to tell you this really quick. There was a time when I had dropped from being Emerald and I was very discouraged. And there was somebody who I knew would be a great coach. I saw her and I was like, man, she'd be an awesome coach. And I didn't want to come off salesy, because like I said, I don't really like how salespeople make me feel, so I don't want to be that person. And I was looking at it like benefiting just myself and not how it would benefit her. And so I didn't invite her. And I didn't invite her because I was too scared and I wouldn't step out of my own way. And guess what? A couple months ago, I finally got the courage to ask her to sign up, because I finally switched my mindset and decided I'm gonna, lead with my heart, and I'm gonna look at this as a blessing for them, because it's been such a blessing for myself. And guess what? She had already signed up with somebody else recently, within weeks, and she was already an Emerald coach. So had I not been too scared to ask her, she probably would be on my team. And had I not done that, who knows where I would be. So never hold yourself back, never hold people's future back. You always want to just go for it. And that's what has helped me, and that would be my biggest advice to you, especially new coaches. Lead with your heart. I didn't have a huge weight loss, story when I first started. And I think people say that that's why you're so successful and that's why you're doing so good at this. But it's not. That's not why. It's because I lead with my heart, and it's because I tell people that this is a blessing, and I explain to people that it's a community, and you just feel the love, and it's just everybody is uplifting you. And so when I invite people now, I used to tell them to come for a discount, and now I tell them that I do mention that you're getting a discount, but I also tell people that this is how it ended. I always end it with, it's been a huge blessing in my life. I cannot even explain how much of a blessing it's been to me. The community, the accountability, all the love and support that you don't see in the world we live in today, all the women just lifting you up that we don't see in the world today. It's been such a blessing in my life. I would be so honored to share the blessing with you. And I would be so honored to have somebody who is so motivating and so inspiring and such a go-getter. I would be honored to have somebody like you on my team. And that is how I always invite now. And that is the pivotal moment in my business, is when I started leading with my heart, even when I was inviting, because I've always led with my heart with my posts, but when I invited, I was always scared to invite people to the coaching opportunity. So that's my biggest advice to you. Just go after it. Don't be afraid. People might say no, but you're planting that seed. And with each post and each time you share, that is just growing and growing and growing, and people will eventually come around, especially the people who you think will be good at this. they will come around. They'll come around at their own time. So I'm gonna finish up with that. So I am so glad that I was able to speak today, and thank you, Aaron and Erica, for recognizing me and letting me speak to the coaches. And I just, honestly, you just have to lead with your heart, and I do that every day, and that has been just a pivotal moment in my business. So everybody have a fantastic day. Sorry I couldn't go live. I was looking forward to it so much, but I will upload this video now. Any questions, just ask in the comments and I will answer. All right, love you guys.